Go. Said go. Hey guys, it's Dominic Zen, and tonight I'm gonna do a little something different. I'm gonna take how do you say it? I'm gonna follow in the footsteps of another marketer I just met, and basically just you know just tell a little bit about who I am and myself. The reason I'm doing this. This is for a couple of video challenges I took on. Do 100 videos, one a day for 100 days, for two different things. And I'm sort of, let's see, as I'm looking here, I'm on day 9 for one and day 4 for the other one. So just to keep, for starters, just to keep things even, since I'm using the same video for both challenges, um, I'm just gonna do a reboot and just go, okay, that one's at 9, this one's at 4. Screw it, we're now back to, this will be day 5 for both of them. That way it makes it easier on me, and I don't go crazy trying to keep track of all this. But I also want to just do sort of a soft reboot because I just got, some people know I just got back from a well-deserved vacation last week. 'Cause I just need to get away and just forget about life in general, my online stuff, my job, and get away and just enjoy myself for a while and refresh, recharge, and all that. So, getting back into the swing of things, and after seeing this gentleman's video, I figured what better way to just kick things off than tell a little bit about myself. My here in the interwebs and on Flakebook and with the marketing, my business, most of you guys know me as my uh, alias Dominic Zen. My real name's Dominic Columbus. Um, a little bit about me. I went to DeVry, graduated there about in '96, and then from there basically went straight into the corporate America type world. Getting my ass kicked by the real world, and I've worked for Fortune 500 companies like Motorola, Bell Helicopter, made the great money, guys. Six-figure type money, and lost it all. Before I had the job where I'm working now, I build flight simulator instruments. It's a small little mom and pop shop. I make enough to survive, and I've been there. I just made my 9-year anniversary back in December. So yay me, longest I've ever been in one job in my life, and it's sort of scary. But before I had this job, I was actually homeless. I hit the wall, go from the nice corporate America type pay and jobs, the house, cars, all that, and hit the wall in a bad way, and gone, everything. Sleeping on people's couches, losing all my friends, most of my everything, you work your life for to accumulate, gone, poof. And I had to start over. And I've had to work my ass off for the conglomeration of stuff you see behind me in my little 800 square foot apartment. Why do I tell you this? Because I've had the highs. I've hit rock bottom. I'm back into the middle. I'm not here to brag. I'm not doing, any of that. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to succeed. And, in all honesty, having to learn some life lessons the excruciatingly hard way. Yeah, I wish I knew, how's the saying go? I wish I knew what I know now back then when I was making all the money, because my life would have turned out a whole lot different. But then at the same time, I wouldn't be the person I am today. With all that being said, I've been a budding entrepreneur, trying to be an entrepreneur since my late teens. Trying to find ways, because I knew there's ways to where I can make money, live life on my own terms, and just never found anything that really fit me, worked for me. I've done the MLM, Amways, tried to get into real estate, and just nothing worked. There's lack of guidance, or hey, If you want our hold you by the hand, teaching and training, that's going to be an extra 5, 10, 15, $20,000, and we'll help do everything for you. And you go, you know, it's not that the courses are bad programs or anything like that, but for somebody that doesn't have huge, you know, reservoirs of money, these things all come off as, like you joke about lawyers, blood-sucking leeches that all they're after is your wallet. So, I've never been, I've never had a whole lot of success in my endeavors to do something on my own. So, and then with everything that's happened in my life, got away from it, and then here being at this job now, it's, I make enough to survive. A lot of you guys know what that feels like, right? So what do? I got to a point where I just said, I can't live like this anymore, and I started looking again, and that's, I found interest in, a marketer, found the rev share model businesses, and the math made sense, and that was about 2.5 years ago, and I've started back into trying to build myself up, and I've made money, I've lost money. I'm not pissed off about losing the money anymore. Why? Because I understand, and I'm learning. It's all a learning process, and I'm paying for an education in a sense. Yes, I would love to be making more, and part of it is trying to find the right people you fit with. You don't always find the right mentors. You don't always find the right systems that fit you, and that's what I've been struggling with. Okay, hey, I got a system that works. Now, how do I get people to follow me? How do I get people to join me so you're making the commissions? I've always struggled with stuff like that because I'm not a natural born salesman. If I can't feel right about a product and I can't stand behind it, I can't talk somebody in. I'm not going to talk somebody into it. I'm not a used car salesman, and I'm not going to try to bullshit somebody just to sign their life away so I can get into their wallet. No. I believe in being truthful and honest to people when it comes to this stuff. This being, doing your own business, it's hard. It's stressful. It'll just, honestly, guys, it'll drive you batshit crazy at times. You can see this is part of who I am. I grew up with, lots of retired ex-military. So, yes, if I offend you with my language and from time to time, tough, you can see my shirt. I wear Walmart clothing, guys. I'm not the high roller. I don't have the fancy cars or anything like that. Maybe I've done this in another video. Said all this shit. I don't know. But, I've found good mentors now. They have proper systems. I'm learning. And yes, I'm bouncing just random topics. You'll learn that too about me. I just left field, back over here, whatever. And I'm making I'm making baby steps every day. I'm learning something every day. Trying to up my game. That's part of it. Doing whatever I can to learn. This video. When I went on vacation, I planned to do lots of videos so I could post them and do all this stuff while I was gone. I made some on the drive out to where I went, made 1 or 2 on the way back, and then while I was on vacation, I said, screw it. It's like threw the phone away, get away from the business. And, I'm having to force myself back into doing this, because all the little insecurities are starting to kick back in. Why? It's been 2 weeks since I've shot a video and posted anything on YouTube. I'll give you a tip. Don't ever stop. Take your vacation, but as soon as you're done, get back into it, because the stuff up here will start kicking back in and you won't want to do it. And what's funny is, about it, is I sort of enjoy doing the videos. I have an easier time shooting one of these stupid videos than I do trying to sit down and write an email to my list. Okay? Don't know why. Well, I've never been a writer my entire life. Okay? So, everybody's got their strengths and weaknesses, and I'm learning that I have to up my game in certain areas, and, that stuff. What else about me? Something you'll probably see in my videos. Growing up, my best friend was the television. Reruns. You may start seeing me quoting television shows and all this other crap. The television was my best friend, and it's all up here. Don't start getting me onto show tunes because I'll blow your freaking mind. Um, uh, so if you see me trying to, bringing that into while I'm talking, you'll know where it's coming from. That's my life. At a young age, I remember, I've always been into computers. I'm in the, X, Generation X. I grew up with computers. I'm a lifelong gamer. All right, I still am, but as part of my sacrifice to get my business going, I've had to cut back on all my gaming. I'm a big fan of sci-fi, like your Star Wars, Star Treks, Babylon 5s, anything futuristic fantasy type stuff. I love medieval fantasy stuff like your Dungeons and Dragons. Anybody that knows World of Warcraft, anything in that type of genres, I will zone it. Lord of the Rings is another great example. I love that shit. Anything to do about it, I just love it. Ren fairs, all that kind of, yes, I'm a nerd, I'm a geek. That's what I geek out on. If I want to maintain my sanity, get home from work, sometimes, people go out and go bowling, go drinking with their friends. I'll sit here for an hour and play a fucking video game. Some of you guys are going to say that's a waste of your time, blah, blah, blah. That's my social time, too. I got friends online. I'll tell you, going out and drinking a beer or going out and go bowling is the same thing. It's a waste of time. To each their own. I don't hold it against you. We all have our differences and shit. That's just what I like to do. I have my dog. You guys, if you've watched any of my videos or anything, or even been on some of the webinars, you may see that, four-legged ball of fur that, running around, running amok. In some of the Wednesday webinars I'm in, you may see me all over the damn place. Not watching the screen. That's him. His name's Bastion. He's an Alaskan Malamute. If it weren't for that dog, I'd be batshit crazy. I live by myself. It's me, myself, and I. And all the other people that live up here. He keeps me sane. I'd like to say, I saved him, from the pound as much as he saved me. I don't know what I'd do without him. I'm here throwing my, for those of you that are seeing this and going, wow, you're just a dumbass rambling, hey, I'm putting myself out there. This is a skill I'm trying to build up because, in all honesty, guys, I am an introvert. It's one of the reasons I like video games. You have this little guy running around the screen, blah, 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 and no one sees who the hell you are. I have a lot of personal insecurities with my self-confidence, self-esteem, and all that shit. Playing a video game, you don't know what the hell I look like. On this stupid little box right here, I can't hide that. In an email, you can hide it all day long. Why? You're just seeing black and white. So I'm putting this out there. If, I'm throwing, it's one of those things. I'm throwing myself on the sword and going, ah, here I am, world. Like it, love it, leave it. If you don't like it, find the little Xbox up in, little X up in the corner of the screen, wherever the hell it's at. Click it. Turn off my damn video. Oh wait, you're going to be watching this on YouTube or maybe Flakebook? Click another group. Scroll the screen. Go to somebody else's video. Go watch them damn little videos with the cats playing chopsticks on the piano or whatever. I don't give a shit. This is for me. This is so that hopefully people can see me, and learn to know I'm a real person, and with any luck, go, hey, look, if this idiot can do it, maybe I can do it, learn something from him. Maybe I'll follow him. Hey, he may be struggling in his businesses, but, he's got something to offer. I'll join up with him, you know. I'm learning like everybody else is. Some of the, businesses I've been associated with in the past couple of years, yeah, I've taken some hard hits. Been through the school of hard knocks my entire life, even in this business adventure I'm on. But you know what? I've always learned. And, that's one thing I'm learning here, you know, as I'm getting older, is I'm enjoying the fact that I like learning now. Hated school when I was growing up. Wanted to get out of high school and just go do shit. No, I had to go to school. Then I had to go learn to make a living. And yeah, it sucked. Hated all that shit. Now I'm enjoying the learning process. 180 degrees out. So I don't find, I find it a little aggravating at times, but, everything's a learning process. I know this is starting to run a little long for this video, but I hope you guys have learned something from me. This is starting to feel like a real bad one of those videos you submit for a dating website. So, I will stop it there. I'm sure you'll learn a lot more about me. I'm sort of off the wall, my brain will just start bouncing off the wall and shit in my videos. If you want to see what I'm doing, I'll start, I'll put the links to what I'm doing business-wise, what I'm doing. If any of this resonates with you, take a look. It may be something that fits you. If you want to follow me, that's fine. If you have questions, I do work, like I said, I do work a day job. Leave me a message on Flakebook, or or email me, if you're on my list or something and you're seeing this, whatever. Throw comments down below the damn videos, or on Facebook. Leave comments. Tell me I'm a freaking idiot. Tell me for some reason I'm inspiring you. Tell me I'm rambling. Hell, tell me, sit there and say, dude, shut the hell up. You hit every branch on the way down and out of that ugly tree. I don't give a shit. I openly admit that. Whatever. If you can't go and make fun of yourself and insult your own self, oh well. But anyway, I just figured, as a new, the heck with giving out any real business advice, since I'm getting back into this and having to get things rolling again. I just say, here's a little bit about me. I've been rambling for almost 20 minutes, and I'll start putting out more stuff. If you watch my videos, it's been a bunch of advice for starting up business type stuff, because I've been changing up my business, since the beginning of the year. So I haven't had anything to show. So I'm going to start getting more into some more business-minded videos, more of my generic ramblings. And oh, hey, yeah, probably tomorrow I'll start throwing up some of the videos I shot, while I'm rambling and driving at the same time, because, 17 hours on the road, you really got nothing better to do. Anyway, I'm Dominic Zen, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good evening.